Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to look at my current work in progress. One of my favorite nostalgic movies is the movie Matilda, co-produced and directed by Danny DeVito. It's currently streaming on Netflix, so be sure to check it out if you haven't seen it in a while. This house is also featured in other movies like Scream 2 and Catch Me If You Can. Let's start with the packs that I used. Now for this build, I used a few items from, various packs, but the main packs that you'll probably need are High School Years, Seasons, and Basement Treasures for most of the furniture. So I decided that I didn't want to fully decorate this house because I wanted it to be like in the movie. It's like a fixer-upper where you could redecorate it for Miss Honey and Matilda or for your own Sim family. So I just am going to, make it look lived in but not fully furnished, if that makes sense. For this walkthrough, I'll also only be showing the rooms that were shown in the movie. So to the right of the house is that little shed that Matilda, climbed on top of that night that she went to the Trunchbull's house. And that's where she got Lissy Doll from out of the window. So this is that building. I did decide to make this a little greenhouse. And of course, I wanted to put the bee box from the Seasons pack so Miss Honey can make real honey. So now let's check out the entryway. For this, I used the scene where Matilda and Miss Honey snuck inside the Trunchbull's house for reference. If you were to walk straight down that hall, you'd get to the kitchen. I realized that there's a lot of little nooks in this house, so it's really going to be interesting when you have to furnish the entire house. Now, this is the main room shown in the movie. There's a scene at the end where, after Matilda is adopted by Miss Honey, they're both rolling around on the floor and dancing around in this room, and that showed a really good shot of the layout. There's also the scene where Matilda was trying to scare the Trunchbull into thinking the house was haunted, and that showed some good angles of the room as well. The only other room that was fully shown on this floor was the kitchen, so let's head to the kitchen. Now, the scene in the kitchen where Matilda was trying to escape still gives me so much anxiety. Down these steps is the basement, and this is where I'll add a bunch of items from the Basement Treasures kit to make it look really cluttered. The steps over here leads to the back area where after Matilda and Miss Honey escaped from the window, they just ran towards the front from the Trunchbull. So this little back area represents that scene. But let's head back inside and check out the upstairs of the house. So the bedrooms that were shown were Miss Honey's childhood, bedroom. And that room where Miss Honey threw the shot put against the wall to distract the Trunchbull. Here is the shot where Matilda hid behind the wall when the Trunchbull reached upstairs when she realized somebody was in her house. These stairs lead to the kitchen. I did have to change the direction of them so that they aligned perfectly with the kitchen. This room is, Miss Honey's room. I'll be sure to add Lissy Doll and a framed picture of her father, Magnus, of course. And this is the room that had the Trunchbull's weights. All right, so of course, once I complete this house, I will post the full walkthrough that shows every room in the house, and I'm hoping to have this finished by this Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.